What's going on, YouTubers? It's Matthew Vick, and I got the JoJo Lena, and today we got a video for you for starting a business, a junk removal business, step by step for beginners. Ain't that right, JoJo?
That is right. You will learn how to start your own junk removal business step by step.
So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and enjoy the video.
So you've landed on our channel, either through a YouTube search, a suggestion box, or maybe even Reyes, the entrepreneur. And maybe you're asking yourself, how can I start my own junk removal business?
Well, we're going to teach you how to do it step by step for beginners.
And the very first thing you want to do is think of a name.
Now, branding your business is the most important thing, so don't just pick one name and go with that. What I would do is really think hard, have a sheet of paper, and write like 20 different names down. Ask family and friends what names they like best and go from there, because you got to have a killer name, a good brand, so people remember. Like, we use Sonoma Strong Hauling. That's our county first, and this strong is a big thing out here that everyone knows. Sonoma Strong was a major thing out here, 3 years ago?
Yes.
Because of a fire, so everyone was saying Sonoma Strong, so that's why we went with it. So make sure you think about what you want to call yourself, and make sure it's a good name that sticks out there and people will remember. So that's the first thing.
It is the first thing. And what you want is something that's simple and just really easy to remember.
And that's step number one. Now the next thing you want to do is,
when you find a name you really like and that's what you want to go for, you need to do a fictitious business name statement. And you will do that by going to your local newspaper. They'll have a section that runs usually in the back, and it'll run for about 2 weeks. And what that's for is to make sure that that name's not being used, and to make sure nobody is against you using that name. So they will run your name for a couple of weeks. And once that is clear and you know you can use your name, then you'll go on to the next step.
So that's step number 2. Now it's time for the next step. And it might seem overwhelming, but it's not. It's getting a business license, and it really isn't that hard.
No, it's not hard at all. So what you will do is you will go to your city hall, let them know what you're going to do, and they actually will point you in the right direction. Sometimes they'll take care of it there. Other times they'll give you a phone number to call, and you just call, that place, and it's basic information you give them, and it's not very expensive. So now you have a name you can use and a business license. The next step is coming up with a logo.
And it's not that hard to do. You can actually do it yourself. There's a lot of free apps out there, and that's how we did it. We actually made the logo with a free iPhone app, and here's a link right there down below. I was actually working my 9-to-5 job, and on my breaks, I would just mess around, and I came up with a logo, and yeah, that's how we started. And it wasn't the logo we got now. So maybe you're just starting your business and the logo you got isn't great. Don't worry about it. Just get your name out there, then upgrade it later on.
That's great advice. So now, once you have your logo done, get some business cards and flyers.
And you can go to Vistaprint and get them done. Look at these bad boys right here. You want to pass every single customer a business card, and these flyers are great to drop off to real estate offices, property managers, apartment complexes, anyone you see that's might need your service. So definitely get some flyers and some business cards, and you can get them from Vistaprint for super cheap.
Yes, you can.
Now keep in mind, you can do all these steps before you even have a truck or a trailer.
And that's what we did. We followed all this step by step before we even started or did our first job.
Now, one of the most important things to build your business step by step is you got to have a strong foundation, and that's building a great looking website with keywords.
Yeah, website is super important. People will make sure you have a website to make sure you look legit. Even if you're throwing up Craigslist ads, they will look to see if you have a website and what services you offer on your website. And we cannot stress enough how important it is to have a website. And we suggest GoDaddy That's what we used, and we found it to be very user-friendly. Even if you are not a tech-savvy person, don't let building a website scare you away, because GoDaddy is actually quite easy and user-friendly, and we just say that you can't start your junk removal business without a good website.
Now let's talk about insurance. I know a lot of you are thinking right now, how in the hell am I going to afford insurance? Well, let me tell you, Next Insurance is the cheapest business insurance you can get. It only runs us $37 a month, and it's so important.
It's really important because as you start growing, you'll have people calling you up that are more commercial jobs and stuff, and you're going to have to show proof that you have that type of insurance. Not only that, you just want to be covered in case you have an accident.
And you want to run a legit business, so check out Next Insurance. It takes like 10 minutes online and you'll be insured. Now you're wondering, how am I going to get my phone to ring and get my name out there? Well, the JoJo's going to break that down for you.
Well, one of the best ways to get your name out there is to take advantage of social media. And if you're not a social media person, you better become one, because you should put your business on Yelp, on Google My Business, a Facebook business page, and Instagram. And all of that will give you an online presence that will even help your Google search for your business name.
So get your name out there on all those free platforms, and there's a whole lot more too. So get on every single platform you could. We love Yelp. We love Google My Business. We love getting reviews, because when you get reviews, that means you're going to get repeat customers. That means people are going to look you up and see how your reviews are. And if you got good reviews, you're going to get more customers. And that's how you get your name out there.
And that's actually one of the most important steps, because when you are first starting your business, you want to get your name out there, but you don't really want to spend a ton of money getting your name out there. And all of these things that we just mentioned are 100% absolutely free. So the next thing you want to do is have a uniform.
You want to have a uniform. Let me tell you, when I first started out, I was wearing just a white t-shirt and a baseball cap, and I left so much money on the table because people weren't taking me serious as a serious business. They were lowballing me. So make sure when you start out, get some uniforms. Like, look at us. Simple, plain, with our website and phone number, with the logo on there, and you can charge more money and people won't try to lowball you like they used to do me back in the day.
And if you're just starting out and you have no money for uniforms, you can just wear a shirt that somehow matches your truck or your logo. And if you have people working for you, you can just make sure that you guys are matching. So you are following how to start a junk removal business step by step. And you've got your name, your business license, you've made a logo, you got business cards and flyers, you made a website, and you're on all the social media platforms, you got your insurance. The next thing you do is walk into your bank and open up a business account.
You gotta have a business account. And let me tell you one more thing you need. You need one of these, a credit card reader, because if someone calls you up and wants you to do a job and say they're out of state and they ask you, do you take credit cards? And you say no, they're not going to go with you. They're going to go to the next hauler. So keep that in mind. Get a business account so you drop checks in there and you can do your taxes, and also get a card reader so you can make that money and not lose money. Now keep in mind, we did all these steps before we even had a pickup truck. So now, if you already have a pickup truck, you're ahead of the game. But if not, it's time to look for your moneymaker. And how we started and how I would start, if I was you, would be with a pickup truck, a long bed pickup truck, and put some wood walls on the side and start today. Don't wait for that dump truck or that dump trailer. Don't make excuses, because if you're making excuses, you're losing money. You're not making money. You're sitting on that couch and you're making excuses why you can't start a business. So I would start today with just a pickup truck and go from there. If you have an SUV, I would buy a utility trailer and pull that bad boy and start making that cash flow so you can quit your 9-to-5 job and stop listening to your boss that tells you what to do every day, so you can start doing what you want to do on your own time.
That is so right. We actually started with just a pickup truck, and it didn't even have walls on it. It took us just not very long to put walls on it, because you realize, oh, you can charge a little bit more money, a lot more money, because you can put a lot more stuff in your truck. And it works. It works. We started with that, and now we're rolling around in a dump truck, but that did not happen overnight. So you can start a junk removal business with anything you have. The secret is that you save your money that you start making, and you reinvest and keep reinvesting, and just build and build and level up, and sky's the limit. Before you know it, you're rolling around in a dump truck.
And what I would do too is I would buy my first pickup truck, all cash. I wouldn't finance anything. Just get a pickup truck that's reliable, and you can start making money that way. So that's what I would do. And these are the step-by-steps for beginners that want to start a junk removal business and get that freedom.
If you follow these steps, you will definitely see yourself grow and grow, and your business grow and grow, and the sky's the limit.
And we'll have part 2 coming out soon too for you guys that are already hauling and balling and making money. It's more about marketing and branding your business and how to get that phone to ring off the hook. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, keep hauling and balling. Hopefully you like this video. And until next time, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below and check out our other videos.